Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be showing you how to smoke a brisket in a Weber grill. So the method that I'm going to be using is called the snake method, or some people call it the fuse method. So we'll take the charcoal and we'll stack them around the inside. I've done this before and I've gotten upwards of 8 hours without having to do anything with the coals. So I'd say it works pretty well. I don't know exactly how many pieces. You know, if you're doing ribs or something that's shorter, you don't need to do as much. But I start with just a single piece. I go all the way around. Okay, so now that's good enough. You don't want it to touch, obviously. I'm gonna do a second piece. These coals in the middle are the ones that I'll actually start the fire with. I'll just light these up. Once they get good and going, I'll put them over here, put the top on, poke the vents, try to get the temperature, put a tin in the bottom to catch fat. But I'm not going to do any of this until tomorrow morning. I just wanted to set this up so I don't have to do it in the morning, because I'm going to be starting pretty early, because I think I'm going to try to go for like a 12-hour smoke. Sorry about the wind. But yeah, so we'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning. It's tomorrow. Let's get the fire started. I'm by no means a master at this, so do not follow anything other than just this snake method. That's all I really want to show you. Fight Club. Got our water boiling over here. That's gonna go inside the pan. Once we move the coals over to join the snake, we're gonna put the pan in. We're gonna pour our boiling water in there after we take our wood chips out. And now I'm just gonna salt and pepper the brisket. Real simple. Like I said earlier, I'm not a master griller or smoker or anything like that. I think I do an okay job, so just ignore all of this. No chili. What you doing, Ruby?
No,
We're boiling. Okay, brisket is salt and peppered. Water's boiling, so we're gonna move our coals over to join the snake to get everything rocking and rolling. Got some soaked wood chips here. We'll grab our boiling water, come pour it in here, put the grate on, and then try to get it to temperature. This little thing is a lifesaver. I'll link it below, but prevents me from having to come outside all the time. What I've kind of been told, and I don't know if this is 100% correct, but you want the vents on top to be kind of the opposite of where the fire is, so that the smoke has to travel across. All right, let it come up to temp. So we're just over 250, which is a little too hot for what I want. So we're gonna shut the vent, but we're gonna throw the brisket on anyway. Woohoo! put it away from the coals. Sometimes you can even use a little piece of aluminum foil to kind of shield it from that direct heat. I'll keep it on here at between 215, 230, something like that. 3-4 hours. Then I'll wrap the whole thing in foil, and that's how I'll finish it out. Because it's so small and the direct heat is so close, if you don't wrap it in foil, you're gonna really dry out that bottom. We are now 4 hours in. Yeah, roughly 4 hours in. We've had a nice 210, 200 degrees almost the entire time. Our meat is at 143 degrees now. So we're gonna pull it off the grill. We're gonna wrap it in foil, put it right back on to finish it out. Right around 200. Let's see how she looks. Oh yeah, coming right along. These are our coals right now. You can see how they've snaked around there. So I definitely need to move this in when I put it back on. I'll move it from here over to this side now. Yeah, because our heat is right here currently. So I'm going to pull it off, wrap it in foil, and go from there. Okay, so here we've got it wrapped. Our fire has snaked around to this side. I'm gonna knock some of these coals down. There's too many coals. That'll get way too hot. I'm gonna leave this here. I moved my probe to over there away from the fire. So let me move some of these coals, put the top back on, and we'll go for another 4-6 hours, something like that. Very close to 300. I just adjusted everything, and I had the top off for a while because I took the brisket inside to wrap it in foil. That's gonna get the fire really hot because I left the top off. Got a ton of oxygen in there, so it's really hot right now. So close up the vents a little bit more than usual just to try to get the temperature back down, and then I'll come back out and open them up a little bit. So I'll be monitoring that closely inside. As you can see right now, we're 241 on the opposite side of the brisket over here, and this temperature is reading about 300 on that side. Close it up, sorry for the wind. Close it up, let it come down, open it up slightly, try to get back to my 225. So we'll see you whenever we do that. So here we are, 10 hours later from the actual start. I don't know how many hours later from when we actually put the foil on. I'm guessing 6. It was 4. Yeah, 6 hours. And this is what our coals look like. So you can see our first part of our snake just totally gone here, and then we got almost all the way to the end there. If you can see the glow. Nice and wrapped up. I think we were at 194. So that's right where we want to be. So now I'm just gonna pull it off, let it sit for a couple hours, and see how we did.